Good morning, Staten Island, and welcome to Grace 10314, a web series brought to you by the Dayhab TV crew from the Grace Foundation of New York. My name is Julie Gottesman, and I am the Director of Respite Programs and Services. And it's great to be here at Grace today, as every day, and being a part of this family and taking a look at all of the great improvements happening on our Seaview campus for our many, many Grace participants. We have plenty to get to, but real quick, here's a little bit about me. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. I went to PS 251 for elementary school. I went to South Shore High School, and then actually I went into the business world until I learned about autism when my son was diagnosed, and then threw myself into this world as well. When it comes to Grace Foundation, I have been professionally invested here since the year 2008. And in my downtime, I enjoy going to restaurants. I like to go to the city. I like spending time with the people that I love. Speaking of downtime, it's great to be spending some of that downtime right now because usually I'm, as everybody knows, working in my office. But it is a great pleasure to be here guest hosting for 10314. We have a lot to get to today, so let's do it. On to the show. Everybody, enjoy.
How was your summer, Julie?
My summer was great. I had a lot of fun here at Grace and also just enjoying the summer itself.
Can you tell us more about the respite service?
Sure. Because you also attend Respite,
Yes,
right?
I do.
Yeah, so we have a lot of fun together.
Yes, we do.
And we get to do wonderful creative things, right? We get to do art, we get to sing and dance and act and spend lots of time together having parties,
Yes.
right? Did you have fun at our parties?
Yes.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. So.
And we had fun last night.
And last night was a lot of fun,
Yeah.
right? We had a lot of fun in Glee Club,
Yes.
right? Which we're preparing right for our performances coming up,
Yes,
right?
October 7th.
Yes, we have our golf outing coming.
Yes.
So Glee is going to be performing there, and we're going to do a really good job together,
Yes,
right?
We will.
Very,
Julie.
yeah.
Hi everyone, it's Stephen Quinn from the Grace Foundation. I'm here with my favorite Miss Julie.
Hi, Stephen. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm glad.
You
that
look
you're
better every day I see you.
Well, thanks, Stephen.
Can you tell me what do you think is the most popular activity at Respite?
Well, I think there are a lot, as you know, because you attend baseball, and that's a really great one. If you love baseball, then baseball's a great thing, right? And
I love baseball.
I know, right? And some of our participants love to do art. So I always think about Respite as what really matters to the people that attend. So it's more about what's their favorite than what's mine, right?
Okay.
Because for me, it's like they're all wonderful. And as long as I'm making people smile, I'm pretty
as
happy.
wonderful as you.
Thank you, Stephen. You're very sweet.
Oh, thank you. I try. Try to bud you up every time.
I know. It's very funny.
And what event did you like thus far this year for Respite? I don't know what that means exactly.
Well, I think we had parties. You know, we did have wonderful parties that we had at restaurants and different places around town. And I loved watching the baseball team play baseball for the Ferry Hawks. That was pretty wonderful,
I wasn't
right?
there though, but I would love to be there.
I know, but next time, right, we'll have it together. And then, there's always something really wonderful going on and something special, and we plan terrific outings. We've been to the zoo. We have done such terrific, we went to St. George Theater this last weekend, and we saw Guys and Dolls, so I loved that.
Oh, that's where Jessica got the pamphlet from?
Yes, exactly. So honestly, really is always thinking what's next and what can we do that's more fun and things that we haven't done yet. So
That's very good, Miss Julie.
thank you, Stephen. I do appreciate it.
Will you get dressed up for a Halloween? Will Respite have a Halloween party?
Well, Respite will have a Halloween party for sure, and as you know, I really like a costume. So I haven't decided what I'm going to be yet, but I promise I will be dressed up, okay? Are you going to dress up for Respite too? Yeah, and we're gonna have a lot of nice parties. We'll have a Glee Halloween. That's really cool.
At the end of October?
And we're gonna have a squad Halloween, and of course we have our Halloween event at Colony Hall too. So that's pretty wonderful, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Club Life 2. It's gonna be fantastic.
All right. And what about choice?
Oh, your choice too. That's right. You know, it's costumes galore at the Grace Foundation. When we're doing all kinds of fun respite things, we're gonna go with, we're just gonna run with it and have a really good time.
And what about the Halloween parade?
Well, I mean, we can have a parade. It's a good idea. I didn't think of it yet, but maybe we should plan one. What do you think? Good? You can
Good.
help me?
No.
No. All right, I'll do it and I'll let you know. Deal?
Deal.
All right, cool.
During the Grace Foundation bingo, no cheating.
Oh, you can't cheat. We've talked about this. Absolutely not. Everybody has to follow the rules, right?
Right?
Yeah, you got to do the right thing.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, Jenna.
You're welcome.
Since we have a barn now, what will Respite like to do with that space?
Oh, that's a good question. We're going to be taking a lot of the programs into the barn. We already started on Saturday, and we had our picnic program right out there. And we're going to have all kinds of sensory opportunities like movie nights, and we're going to turn it into a planetarium, and we're going to learn about all kinds of wonderful things in there. So we're going to use it creatively. We're going to make sure that everybody gets a chance to be in there, all ages, and everybody can learn and or have some fun in there. What do you think?
It sounds fun.
All right, good. I'm glad. Sounds fun to me too.
Tonight the movie's gonna be up here,
Yes, tonight the movie's in the building. That's right, upstairs. Is that good?
same as Wednesday night.
Yes, we're still having movie night in the building, but maybe I'll change that up. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Okay.
What type of things would you like to see for 2023?
Oh, I think growth is so important. I think so many wonderful things are happening. We have a brand new space to look forward to here in the building that we're going to do so many great programs in. We're going to have fun, like you said, in the barn. We're going to expand, which gives us more chances to offer new things for people that are coming back. And people that will be joining. So we're going to have more friends and more chances to do really cool things. And we're going to talk about it. So maybe I'm going to take some ideas from you guys too. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you, Nicholas. You're awesome.
We are here at the Silver Lake Park to do the interview for Grace 10314. And let's make this day a great one.
Hey, good morning, everyone. I am Roy Aracy. I would just like to thank everyone for coming out to Silver Lake Golf Course and supporting the Grace Foundation and the FDNY burn unit in Manhattan. You know, we're out here trying to raise money for two great causes, and we are very, very grateful for everyone's support in doing so. As you can see, the hurricane has passed. There is no rain. We only have sunshine, good friends, and lots of laughs to enjoy for today. We also look forward to having everyone back to Max's Escas this afternoon for more great food, cocktails, lots of stories about whether it's good golf or poor golf for today, but I'm sure everyone will hopefully would have enjoyed themselves. So enjoy the day. Thank you so much for coming out. We are truly grateful for your being here and your financial support for the Grace Foundation and the FDNY Fire Burn Unit. Thanks, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the day.
Foundation I've been participating with for years, a wonderful organization, and we're glad to support them wherever we can.
Charity, the donations people have given here, the amount of support that we've gotten for the Grace, it's incredible, and I'm incredibly proud to be on the board, and that's That's what I love more than anything.
We're very proud supporters of the Grace Foundation and all the hard work it does for all sorts of people out there. So we're proud to be a part of it every year, and we love being sponsors of it. Just here really to enjoy the day and see some friends and support a great foundation.
Like I said, there's a lot to get to today. Don't go away. A quick commercial is up. Commercials are done. Grace 10314 rolls on.
Turn onto Humble Road West. Use the right lane to take a slight right turn onto Humble Road West. Reputation and doing my decisions. Baby, it's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back.
So today we are talking about medieval farming and the diets of medieval peasants throughout the Middle Ages here in Tasteful History. So does anyone have any questions about what medieval peasants would have eaten back then?
Chicken?
If they could afford it. I think they would have had chickens primarily, but mainly red meat was really expensive. So beef, lamb, mutton, pork. That was really expensive for medieval peasants.
Yeah.
They were more for the kings and the nobles of the period.
Your neighbor, or maybe even have a cow themselves, so they would have had plenty of butter. That said, the low smoke point of butter going to be hard to fry onions in. Not impossible, but you might want to add in a little bit of olive oil.
I like tasteful history because what they eat back then, fried chicken.
We learn tasteful history about medieval times from all around the world.
In tasteful history, we learn different foods from all around the world in different centuries.
In tasteful history, we learn all about different food from different regions and the culture and history of it. It's very interesting.
So today in Empower Me, we are talking about how we can improve in our presentation skills. And right now we're asking people on Zoom how they can improve their presentation skills. So who would like to go next? All right, Kyle, what do you think we can do to improve on our presentation skills?
I feel like practicing either by yourself or with a small group of people can be really beneficial because you'll actually doing it and then you'll know what to say, can't say it.
Yes, so we can practice our speeches with a small group of people or even by ourselves so we can prepare ourselves for large crowds, small crowds, medium-sized crowds.
Can I work together as a team?
Exactly, working together as a team.
You can do it with family members, you can do it with your friends that you trust, you can do it with a small group of people that you can trust and learn from others.
So Carmen, what did you learn today in Empower Me?
I learned that about communication.
Preston, what about you?
In Empower Me, I learned how to help others and how to communicate and to answer the questions or quotes or any topic we can learn in Empower Me.
Excellent. That's what she gets before I think before.
Guess whose birthday was on Saturday? Mr. Nokia!
I want that.
Yeah, buddy.
Don't touch that keypad or swipe off this episode. More fun from the Dayhab crew right after this brief message.
On this episode with Dan on the Street, Dan meets up with Wagner College Business School's very own Arthi Advantage. Next on Dan on the Street.
We're about to meet Dan on the street, yeah. D-A-N, Dan on the street, yeah. Talking anything with Dan on the street, yeah. D-A-N, Dan on the street, yeah. 10314 on Grace Foundation store. If you really want to meet Dan on the street, yeah. Dan on the street.
And joining us today is Arthi from the Nicholas School of Business at Wagner College here in Staten Island. Also joining us from the Dayhab crew is Jenna and Rachel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Dan. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Why don't you start by telling us a little bit about how you ended up here in Staten Island?
Fantastic. So I'm from India originally, but for the last 16 years I've lived in California, most recently in San Diego. I'm a faculty member. I got a wonderful opportunity to be the dean at the Nicholas School of Business here at Wagner College. So I took the entire family, moved them from Southern California to New York, and this is the first time we've ever lived on the East Coast, and we're really enjoying it.
Great. Well, welcome. So, Rachel?
Can you tell us about yourself and your family hobbies, things you find enjoyable?
Thank you, Rachel. So I have two kids. I have two children. I have a almost 14-year-old Oliver, and I have a 10-and-a-half-year-old Simon. Both of them go to school on the island, and my husband has his own business, and he works from home. I like doing a lot of things. I feel like I don't have enough time, but my favorite thing to do is paint. So whenever I have a moment, I will paint whatever I feel like painting. Not people. I don't like to paint people, but I'll paint I don't know, clouds, sunrises, sunsets. That's the thing that makes me really happy.
As we know, since 2019, the business world has changed. Zooms, remote learning, work from home, what advice would you give your students with regards to our new normal?
That's a really good question. I always tell my students to take time for themselves. I tell them that they need to be focused, they need to take things slowly. Zoom and online learning, I think, has a lot of benefits because it can be flexible, but it also can be very overwhelming to students to sit in front of the screen. So I always tell my students, take a little break, go outside, enjoy the weather, come back in. I do think that online learning offers a lot of flexibility to students, but it is challenging. But I also tell my students always be resilient and kind of don't give up and just work hard and keep putting your best foot forward.
And now Wagner has one of the prettiest campuses on the island. When was the campus founded?
The campus was founded, good question, in the late 1800s, I believe, and we've been there. We've got beautiful older buildings, and so the red brick and some of the nice houses. Beautiful view from campus. You can see the city from some parts, you can see the Verrazano Bridge. I've always found some tiny little spots on campus that are just very calming. It's nice to be able to sit outside with students and have conversations. So overall, it's been a good experience. Enjoying the campus a lot.
It's pretty over there. You get to see it in a lot of different movies and settings and things as well.
School of Rock, I believe. School of Rock was filmed outside Main Hall. I had no idea until I interviewed for my job that that was what it was, and that was one of the first things they told me in my job interview, which was kind of really cool.
You are the Dean of the Nicholas School of Business at Wagner College. Can you tell us what the Nicholas School is?
So the Nicholas School of Business has both undergraduate and graduate programs. So at the undergraduate level, we have majors in marketing and accounting and finance and management. And at the graduate level, we have an MBA program. We are the only MBA program on Staten Island. No other college on Staten Island has an MBA program. I think core to who we are, we want to really prepare ethical business leaders. We want to prepare data-informed decision makers. Really, I think at the core of it, we want to prepare really good people, people who want to give back to the community, people who want to give back to society, so ethically and socially responsible individuals. In the business school, we also focus a lot on hands-on learning, a lot of project-based learning. So how do we teach our students not just the material in the classroom, but how do they take that material, how can they apply it? So we're doing a lot of projects with smaller businesses in the community on Staten Island where students are getting the chance to actually go through and apply what they're learning in the classroom to those business projects. We've been around for a long time, but we're in a really exciting time right now because we're in a growth phase. We're making a lot of investments into our students, into our faculty, and just making our programs more relevant to the business world out there. That's changing.
You had come from San Diego where there is nice weather all year long and the people move a bit slower than here in New York. How was the transition to New York and the beautiful campus of Wagner?
Campus is definitely beautiful. The transition was hard. The gray weather after a while gets to you. I'm used to sunny and 72 almost every single day of the year. It's also very hot and humid here. I will say what's been the best, the people have been the best, particularly at Wagner and also the Staten Island community. Everybody has been really welcoming, so that's made the transition easier.
California pizza or New York pizza?
Oh man, that's hard. I think they both have their merits, so I'm not gonna say one or the other, but I do think New York pizza is better.
Any closing words or thoughts that you'd like to share?
I'm grateful to have this opportunity to talk to all three of you. Thank you. Please get engaged with the business school and with me. We're an amazing group at Wagner, and we really want to give back to the community as much as we possibly can. We want to reinvest in the community. So please be in touch, reach out, and thank you again for this opportunity.
Online, the best way to be able to find you?
Online, the best way to be able to find me.
All right, well, great. Artie, thank you very much for joining us today. So Jenna and Rachel, thank you for also being great co-hosts, and that's Dan on the Street.
You're welcome.
The Grace Foundation golf outing was a tremendous success and acted as a reminder of the late Anthony Araceli, who the golf outing is named for. Be sure to look out for the Dayhab crew around Staten Island. I got to tell you, it was a pleasure to come here upstairs and be able to share all the wonderful things we have here at the Seaview campus and see the tremendous progress that has been made at this facility. My name is Julie Gottesman, Director of Respite Programs and Services. And remember, with kindness, compassion, and understanding, everything is possible. Thanks for watching Grace 10314, everyone. Remember to subscribe to the Grace Foundation of New York YouTube channel and stay tuned for new episodes of Dan on the Street. Take care, Staten Island, and I hope to see you soon.